potential. Today is the first video in a 4-part series about the 4 happy brain chemicals. Now, the reason I want to talk about these is because I think that when you understand what they do and how you release them, you can be a lot more in control of your own happiness. So obviously when these chemicals are released in our body, we experience happiness, okay? And obviously you want to be happy, okay? If you're someone that's struggling and you're self-harming or you're depressed or whatever, if you could have better access to your own happiness, I'm sure you would take it. And this is going to seem almost effortless, okay? So this is the first video and it's going to be about endorphins. If you're someone that self-harms, you may have heard about endorphins from your therapist or your counsellor or your doctor or whatever. So I want to talk about what it does and how you can get it released, okay? So basically, endorphins is what released when we experience physical pain, okay? Yes, exactly. So when you self-harm, you experience the release of endorphins and it feels good. And this is the biological reason why self-harming feels good, so to speak, okay? So if you self-harm, you're cutting yourself or whatever, you're releasing endorphins, okay? And that makes you feel good. But what it's doing is it's just masking the pain, okay? It's not doing anything else. It's not getting rid of the pain. It's masking it temporarily until time passes enough where your nervous system is better, okay? So just think about that for a second. Endorphins are released when you self-harm to mask physical pain, okay? But not only is it masking the physical pain when you self-harm, it's practically masking the emotional pain, okay? And the emotional pain is what is making you want to self-harm, okay? You've got all this tension in your life, all these bad experiences happening to you. It builds up into some sort of emotional pain and you want to convert it into physical pain. So then in that process, endorphins get released and you feel good, okay? But as I say, all it's doing is masking all the pain. It's not getting rid of the pain, okay? If you want to get rid of the emotional pain, which is what you should be doing, you need to be going getting help, okay? You need to be speaking to your GP or a counsellor, a therapist, a psychotherapist, whatever, okay? There are so many different services out there that can help you, okay? There are free charity lines that you can call. There are loads of web-based services. There are loads of people on through social media that really want to help people. I'm one of them. Go and contact me, okay? On my Instagram, the link's below. But anyway, back to the point. So endorphins is what's released when we self-harm, okay? But it's not just self-harm, obviously. It's any physical pain. You stub your toe, endorphins get released. You walk into a lamppost, endorphins get released. You get punched in the face, endorphins get released, okay? It's how our body, from a biological standpoint, deals with it, okay? So when you self-harm, the endorphins get released and that becomes addictive, okay? We become so dependent on that feeling, that endorphin rush, that we keep going back to it every single time we're in emotional discomfort, okay? And of course it's addictive because it feels good and no one wants to feel bad. No one actually wants to feel bad, okay? You can stand there and say, oh no, I love being depressed, but deep down, I'm sorry, you might be giving off that impression, but you're not fooling me. No one wants to be depressed or sad, okay? That's not what life's about. It's about feeling happy and being good and having abundance, okay? So that's why I want to do this video, because I want to help you understand better ways to get endorphin releases for you to feel good, okay? So, yeah, it's addictive. It's what's released when we self-harm. But there are 3 other ways that are so much better to get an endorphin release than self-harming, okay? Now, one, believe it or not, in the research that I've done, is eating dark chocolate. So I haven't actually looked into why dark chocolate releases endorphins, but all I know is that it does, okay? I've looked at quite a few different sources and they say the same thing. So yeah, eat some dark chocolate instead. Don't overindulge yourself in dark chocolate, otherwise you're going to not feel physically good either, okay? Just a little bit here and there will make you feel good. So what else? So rather than self-harming, laughter is what releases endorphins. Yes, a good old proper laugh. Now, how does that work? Well, obviously you laugh and your lungs come back and forth, all that air, and it gets to a point where you keep laughing and it almost hurts, doesn't it? You say like, oh, I'm getting stitches, it's making me laugh that much, or oh, it hurts, stop making me laugh. Okay, the endorphins are going to be coming out when you laugh, okay, from all that lung stretching and crushing you against your ribs and everything, to mask that pain, to make you feel good, okay? This is why laughing feels so damn brilliant, okay? So instead of self-harming, watch something or look at something or speak with someone that makes you laugh, okay? And you're going to feel so good about yourself that you don't want to self-harm, because that endorphin release is masking all that emotional pain and physical pain. And the last one that I think you should do, and this is definitely one of the most beneficial of the three, is to get exercise. Okay, so during all that exercise, okay, there's going to be pain where your muscles are starting to really tense up and that lactic acid is going through, or you're going through one and your lungs can't take it anymore. The endorphins released, it enables you to keep going. Okay, but obviously that's really good for your mindset. Exercise is always good. Okay, it's good for you, good for your mindset, because it keeps you focused on something positive, keeps you motivated, keeps you wanting to do more, and obviously in terms of your body, it's getting you in better shape as well. Cool. Right, anyway guys, I really hope this video did something for you. As I say, like, self-harm releases endorphins, but there are 3 other better ways to get endorphins released: dark chocolate, laughter, and exercise. Please, next time you feel like self-harming, to get that endorphin release, okay, turn to one of these 3 things. Okay, thank you, all the best. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about the other 3 brain chemicals in more videos. Take care.